Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first SBL match of the week. Tonight we got Trip versus Tzim. And for commentators, you've got myself, Cyber, and we've also got...
Shell Shock in the chat.
Yeah, Shell Shock had to sub in for Spencer. He had other duties for the stream, as we say. But we're going to have a good match, hopefully, for the first time ever doing in-cart for the regular season.
Yes, we will.
All right, so let's get a look-see at these teams.
Yeah. Do you wanna take it away or?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up here. So for these are interesting images. Here, I'll make them a little bigger here, a little blurry,
There
but
we go.
anyways, for these teams, here's what we got. We got Tzim, who obviously is doing a traditional rain team here with a double genie. And he's got the Swift Swim Overquill, going to help out in the rain with some redirection as well with Furret. So we've got multiple ways here that he can play this. And then you just got Diplin. I mean, Diplin could sit there for a long time within a Violet and recover Pollen Puff. So he's got a lot of different modes he can play this. What do you think about Trip's team?
Yeah, Trip's team is a very interesting one. Rillaboom, Sneasler. Rillaboom sets grassy terrain. Sneasler has a grassy seed, gets a defense boost, but also procs that on burden. So it's 2 times speed. So that Sneasler is going to be fast and hard, hitting hard. Other than that, we have a Soul Vest Gastrodon, a Storm Drain. So, there's going to be a water immunity as well. I don't know if that, it could very much help for Colossal. So if Trip were to switch in Gastrodon for Colossal and, Tzim would hit him with the water move, then that Gastrodon gets hit with a, a +1 special attack. Other than that, I'm seeing Aqua Jet on Dugong, and that will probably proc Colossal Steam Engine with that weakness policy. So it'll be max speed and then +2 in the special attack and attack, which would be a really, really hard thing to defend.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the Gastrodon because I mean this is a rain team, so I mean that's gonna be super interesting. He's obviously got a lot of different ways you can play it, with flying, stab, and ground stab being 2 of the biggest abusers of it. So that's not going to be this is actually a decent for a rain team going against a Storm Drainer. This is probably one of the better rain teams you could have. So
yes, I agree.
So yeah,
I would like to see how well Colossal actually does, or if Trip will bring Colossal against this rain team, just because there is a 4 times weakness in water and ground there.
Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna be under pretty much a ton of pressure to Terra immediately. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. All right, I'm gonna bring us over to the actual match of the week now, fellas. Let's jump in here. So here we go. We got Tzim's perspective for tonight, and yeah, we're gonna be seeing him moving around the cursor, the stick, seeing what his thought processes are. And it's gonna be good here.
Yes, it will.
All right, they're starting now. Cool. All right, here we go. Very exciting. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know what his plan is here. Oh, also, I need to. This is our first week of doing this, so
bear with us.
Bear with us here. But we've got no volume on the stream. Let me message Mr. Zim. You know what? We'll have to get it after the first game because he is choosing these guys. So no volume.
Maybe if he does it within the minute, then we can message him and try to get that fixed, possibly. But don't want to give him any added stress or anything.
Yeah, that's for sure.
To be honest, I did not see who Tzim selected, so I cannot comment on who the four are.
All right.
Yeah, we
Loading
have
up
some
here. I mean,
people in the
we're gonna
chat.
see the 4 here, so it's all good.
Who we gonna shout out? Robbie, taking out a second mortgage to go all in on Tzim. That's what we like to see. We like to see some gamblers in the chat.
Yeah, Robbie's saying some crazy things. Just ignore that guy in chat if you're looking at it. Try not to take him too seriously. All right, so
Ooh, double genie to start.
yeah. Yeah, double genie. That, I mean, you have a lot of different ways you can play this. Also, they're both weak to ground. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's got some ideas here. He's like, maybe I want to switch in the toad for these double
maybe
moves.
switch in the toad, do a little sand seer, something like that.
Yeah, I mean
For the double ground weaknesses.
yeah, he can run either, so but he's actually going for him out, and he's gonna try and set up something with Tornadus here. I don't know if he wants to go for a Bleak Wind or if he's gonna set Tailwind or what his plan is here, but
yeah, and that is a prankster Tornadus, so setting always will have the priority in status moves.
See, what's interesting here is, yeah, he was worried about the ground move, so Trip is playing for that, right? He's switching out. He's like, I can't have 2 ground weeks in front of Lando, obviously. But what's cool is that's why Tzim made that play, because he's like, I need to not do the obvious one. He's like, let me do something here with Torn, because he's not going to allow it to happen. And as you see, we're going to see a Terra from the Sneasler, I bet. Yep, so he's just going to completely try and negate the ground weakness. So good call on Tzim here. But I'm curious what Trip did as well with Sneasler.
Terra Rock is an interesting Terra, but for those rock slide is probably good. You want to stab on it.
Yeah, call back to last season. To be honest.
Wow, the live on 1. It's not even focus sash. Very, very lucky by Tzim.
Yep. The Bleak Wind's also hitting like an absolute truck here. But yeah, the live on 1 is is crazy. That's crazy.
To be honest, I thought it was sash because that Mon sometimes gets sash, but nope.
Yeah, well, that helps him out a lot here because I mean, the Sneasler has Unburden, but he has a choice now where he could. I guess even if he sets Tailwind though, it doesn't matter because Polytoad isn't going to outspeed Sneasler. So, him actually living at 1 is not a massive deal in this turn, but it could help him set up the Tailwind later for sure.
Exactly. Oh, unless it Terras.
Well,
Terra Grass.
Toad.
The Dire Claw may come out here, so that would be quite unfortunate. Or, I guess, possibly a Grassy Glide.
Oh, the fake out. Yeah, that's completely fair. Yep. Good way to just stop his priority. That's definitely the best play.
And the Dire Claw. Unfortunate.
Yep.
Oh, the crit.
Yep, there he goes.
Did the Tornadus get crit the first time? Because I saw there was a crit on that rock slide.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I cannot say for certain. But, yeah. Unfortunate crit on the frog there.
Yep, the chat is telling me Torn did get crit, so that is very unfortunate for Tzim with the double crits against him.
Oh yeah, he's got Swift Swim now. Again though, it's not gonna outspeed the Sneasler, so this Sneasler just reigns supreme with pressure here. I don't know what the play is gonna be.
A Fell Stinger coming out. Wow. As some of the viewers may not know, Fell Stinger is 50 base power, and if it gets the kill, raises your attack stage by 3.
Hell yeah.
So this would be big for a Swift Swim +3 Pokemon right there.
Yep. I mean, yeah, if he gets up +3 here, that'd be really good. Because Sneasler is the only thing with the added speed boost. So if he can get that thing out of here, then speed can kind of come back to him, especially with rain up. So we're seeing a Grassy Glide and a Rock Slide. Interesting.
Ooh, the Grassy Glide. Not going to be super effective. They're not going to be very effective.
He's playing for that. Yep. And there's the flinch. Unfortunate. But yeah, that's what he was playing for.
Wow. The double kill.
Yeah, massive Sandseer.
You almost didn't want that to kill Rillaboom because you wanted the Felstinger out, but you know, 2 kills is 2 kills.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely true. But I mean, you've got flinched anyway, so
Yeah, that
you
is
just want the
true.
kills at that point.
No, very much, yes. I
But
mean,
yeah,
best case scenario, he didn't get flinched, so
yeah, and then he gets the foul stinger, and he's in a great position. Yeah, the Sneasler actually didn't have anything for either of these guys. He would just have to go for like. He just doesn't have anything. I mean, Rock Slide is his best move. He does not have.
yes.
Everything else is resisted, so I guess Brick Break's neutral on Overquill, but that's all he had. So,
Ooh, into this.
yeah.
So, yeah, Sandseer would be super effective. Um,
Yeah, there's no
oh,
terrors
choosing
remaining. So interesting note. The Sandseers are gonna hit. Obviously Bisharp is a
Sandseer.
Violet, but we see a
Yeah.
protect.
How many? How many turns of rain do we have left? I'm guessing 1 or 2, I believe.
So he set rain. He got rain in turn 1. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be. It might be gone
it's gonna be.
now.
It's probably, it may be up. Yeah, after this turn.
So yeah, Trip handles that protect really well, taking out the Overquill. Because now, I mean, this position is not good because Gastrodon has Ice Beam. So this is why you're going to see Tzim solo target it here. He needs to take it out now, or he's not gonna be able to get the kill here.
Oh, Cyber, maybe move the mouse
Yeah, I don't know
cursor.
why that's there.
It's a
I'm looking at that real quick.
whose is that?
Oh, that's Tzim's mouse cursor.
Oh,
I thought it was mine. That's Tzim's cursor. Yeah, sorry for all those people who are gonna see it and be like, that is Tzim's. All right, I'm gonna message Tzim and get this audio fixed real quick.
yes. Also, it does say you lost to Spencer. Spencer is just a proxy player right now. It is Trip controlling the moves, just so everyone is aware. There are no shenanigans going on. Yeah, good game won by both parties. Very unfortunate for Tzim in terms of hacks. You know, 2 crits and a flinch could very easily lose you the game. So I'm wondering if we'll see Tzim try to play around that this game.
For a
Maybe.
second, just as a heads up.
Yo, welcome to the commentary booth.
No, I guess I don't know what we want to do about the audio.
It's not a huge deal if I'm not sure why it's not coming through. Like, it's not coming through to the Discord stream, but yeah, if you don't have any easy solution, we'll just play it out and we'll figure it out next time.
I can try to restart and redo it, and we can do that. Or if you just want me to play it, we can play it out.
I think playing isn't super. Like, I guess audio would be nice, but I don't know if we need to.
No, we can just run it. Let's just run it, and we'll get audio next time. But we'll have the official matches going still, so we'll just run it.
All right, sounds good then.
Yep.
Okay,
So
deafening again.
Yep.
He's gone. So sad. All right, so yeah, Tzim takes a big game 1. Or I mean, Trip lost big game 1. I mean, I got it all mixed up. Trip takes
Trip
a big
wins
game 1.
game 1.
Yes, Trip wins game 1 against Tzim.
Do you want to change it on the overlay?
Oh, I just did. Did. Don't even worry.
Great.
Don't even worry.
That's a messed up looking one.
All right, so yo, we've got Wiki in chat. Wiki in chat going crazy. Mods, ban him. Ban Wiki, please.
Can we get John YouTube to ban Wiki, please?
Yeah, we need John YouTube. We need John YouTube immediately. Oh, commentators, how should Tzim adapt?
Do you want to take that one, Cyber?
Whew. How should Tzim adapt? Well, I mean, the way I think Tzim should adapt let's see here, because I'm thinking what happened to him was Trip just had a really good counter for the ground from Lando. So I think he just needs to position Paul. I think he needs to bring the same 4 maybe, but I'm also interested to see the Furret, but I think he just needs to position the Overquill better to get the Rillaboom early. Because then if you can knock Rillaboom out, then Polito doesn't need to Terra, and then you can Terra Lando and keep applying the pressure because his team is so ground weak. So I think that's kind of the way you want to run it, personally.
Yep.
But I'm curious to see the Furret here. All right.
Where is the apple? That's the question I've been asking too.
We're seeing a colossal lead. I don't know what we're gonna see here, but this is a classic right here, an SBL classic. We've seen it before quite a bit.
Weakness policy. I will say the Frisk stocks have gone down significantly ever since open team sheets. So basically a useless ability now.
Yeah, definitely. It used to be pretty good, honestly.
Very
Especially
much so.
in your case, when you had Mousehold.
Yeah, Mousehold. So I could tell who had Rocky Helmet. So, but now, unfortunately.
Okay.
Seeing a follow me.
Just trying to. He's just trying to get some damage on Colossal. Kind of a safe turn 1 from both players here, but Trip getting like just a little bit of damage on Furret, because he actually can't easily hit into Colossal here. I believe it's Aqua Jet, but let me double check on the pace too.
Follow me has a higher priority than Aqua Jet, so a follow me would have just caused Dugong to Aqua Jet the Furret instead of setting up for Steam Engine.
Yep. So I mean, Trip's kind of in a bad spot here. This is honestly a big call from Tzim with the Furret. Got to give him some respect for that, because Furret's gonna get the most value against this lead, to be honest.
Exactly.
So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Because the truth is also though, Colossal's Terra flying, so he has a really easy way to Terra and not be worried about Lando I here as well. So it's not like totally good for Tzim. Trip's not in a terrible spot, but he is going for this.
Interesting. The double ground weakness. Hopefully we see.
I think he's okay switching in the Bisharp because he knows he's going for Earth Power because he just wants sheer damage. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it hit the one you wanted it to hit, and there he goes, John Toes.
Wow.
Yeah, even through a Violet, by the way. Sheer Force is so ridiculously strong.
That is a very, very strong move.
Yeah.
Well, we are seeing a Life Orb Sheer Force as well, which just boosts. And yeah, I guess it was too much for the Violet.
Saget says it's pronounced Taves. What is Taves?
I don't know. Also, Adrian Marcus Russo in the chat wanting us to say Oko. So it did get Oko.
Yeah, another Sansear coming out.
Sansear for damage. Ooh, the
that. Wait. Another 1 HP live?
Wow. Tease him with the 1 HP lives. That is crazy.
That's insane. Wow. Tease him. Yeah, he's got them the perfect EV spread.
Absolute perfect AVs, but I will say Tzim has gotten unlucky, so maybe this may be the world's way of giving him a little bit of luck back.
John Pokemon evening out the stakes
exactly.
Here. That's crazy. Well, last time it didn't help him a ton to have the 1 HP live because he just got faked out. And also, Dugong is back. So is he running fake out on his Dugong? Yeah, he is. So again, this is like a similar turn. The last time he had a 1 HP mon.
Definitely try to fake out here.
That was on purpose, maybe.
Ooh, the Aqua Jet.
I wonder.
Ooh, the special attack boost. I will say that could not be on. It's possible that that was not on purpose, but it worked out either way.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's a nice boost for him. Tzim is still
Yeah.
looking pretty good though here with 4 Mons available. And he knows he has speed, so yeah, he's considering this Polytoad switch in just to get the Sandseer off for sure, which I think it will Oko both, but I guess we'll see.
I would assume if both hit, of course. Ooh, we're gonna see some. I guess guaranteed now. Both hit.
Oh,
Starting to drizzle. Ooh, and he lives.
yep, that's a big live.
The Gastrodon living there.
Yep, that's a big live, but still, I mean, Gastro 1 HP and Colossal is what he's got left. So, I mean, okay, Bleak Wind is gonna kill. So I think Tzim just clicks Bleak Wind here.
Yep.
And he just has to be smart and not proc the steam engine. That would be pretty funny if he gets goobed by the steam engine, but I think he's all right. Yeah, the Genie Rain team is sick. I honestly, Wiki, it's
This
one
should
of the
kill,
coolest teams.
correct? I would guess, and I mean, instead of procking it, it's just going to Oko it. I would assume.
Just
I mean,
like
a
a water move.
Polytoad Weather Ball into a Colossal. I assume.
Yeah, but
would-
he's terraing still. He still had Terra. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. Terra Ice.
Oh, we see the Gastrodon Terra here.
Trying to
Into
see
Terra
why he
Ice.
does that. Trying to think about that. Yeah, well, it goes down, and at this point, yeah, I think a water move probably does kill Colossal, like you were saying. So, yeah, I think this one's pretty much over. So,
Ooh, the Protect. Yeah, I would assume. I mean, 4 times weak.
yeah, in the rain, and he's getting hit with two moves. So. No, I hear you. I hear you. Boost the ice beam. I hear you. I guess he just have to leave a bleak wind though. So and it can't miss. So it's just maybe he was trying to see if he could live that. All right. Well, we're seeing a game 3. Very very exciting.
Big game 3.
Yep. For the first match of the week, we've got a big game 3. So very exciting stuff here. Anything you noticed that? Anything you notice that's going to help one of these guys out in game 3 from either sides?
I will say, Tzim bringing Furret, I think, was a very good idea. It did help quite a bit, especially against kind of a more gimmicky strategy by Trip. So whether we see Tzim bring that again, I don't know. But yeah, it's seeming both the genies are doing really well for Tzim. Tzim may opt back into bringing an Overquill. Again, just maybe it'll help him out more in the in game 3.
Yeah.
For Trip?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say for Trip, I think that also plays into Trip's advantage though, because since he went for the Dugong and Colossal lead, I feel like when you play these, you kind of try them out, especially when they're like when they're kind of a mode like that. You see how you can play it, you hope it works, but it didn't work out because Tzim has the Furret, which is obviously really nice for it. So I think Trip is gonna pivot back into like more of a normal 4 here, and just try and play a more fundamentals based game like game 1. And if he does that,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a really close game 3 because of that. Because I think we saw game 1 that it was an interesting game of rock paper scissors because Trip has so many ways to deal with the ground weaknesses that he has with Terras and Rillaboom. So I mean, we're gonna see. I really think it's gonna come down to Overquill positioning maybe, but we'll see here.
Yeah.
For Tzim.
Yeah. and hopefully not as many gimmicks, or sorry, not gimmicks, hacks in this game 3 as we saw in game 1.
Yeah, yeah, lots of crits, lots of crits, and 1 HP lives. You know, I'm curious. I'm curious if he spec those to live those, to be honest, or what the
It
rolls are.
definitely is possible. He could be calcing it. And just if you're new, calc is short for calculator. So he would be calculating those.
Very, very insightful.
Thank you. It's just slang. So just using slang.
Okay, I actually didn't know what that meant. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so this is an interesting game state here because I don't think Sneasler has a ton he can do. He is still faster, so we're back to like Trip could go back to the original just rock slide spread and hope for some flinches, but definitely Tzim is applying a lot of pressure here if the flinches don't hit. He might have
Yes.
to tear the Toad, but I'm also curious what Trip will do here if he's going to tear the Rillaboom. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here.
Yep, I think it is. I would assume that Overquill could Oko Rillaboom with a what is Overquill's with a poison? Probably not actually. With a poison jab.
Yeah, probably not. So he goes for the
If it was
double.
Gunk Shot, then maybe. But
Oh yeah, I think Gunk Shot could do it. But yeah, he goes for
yeah,
the double there. That's fair, to be honest. The fake out play is always good. And then the helping hand didn't wind up working out because of that either. That was honestly pretty interesting from Tzim because I think he was just calling that Trip would go for the kill on Polytoad, but um, Trip was Trip wanted to get that fake out advantage. Oh, and a big
ooh,
crit.
another unfortunate crit.
Yeah, that with that crit, I don't know if that puts him within dying to a grassy glide here or not.
Ooh, this is very unfortunate for Tzim. He's gonna have to play very well out of this position.
Yeah, Trip's off to a really hot start. I do think that with that grassy terrain, I think will it live a grassy glide? I think it might live a grassy glide. To be honest,
Um,
without a crit occurring again, I think he lives one.
yeah, I do believe so.
So I wonder what.
Bleakwood would be really nice here. Both Mons being weak to flying.
Yeah, but Trip has Terra here, so I'm curious what Trip will do. Because last time Trip was in a position like this, he didn't allow the Sandsteer to hit, so he's definitely thinking about Bleakwind right now. He's thinking about what he can do
Exactly.
to stop it. So I wonder if we'll see a switch, or maybe we will see a Terra, or maybe he'll just raw attack. Because with a Grassy Glide and a Rock Slide, I think he's faster than the Torn, so he might just go
Yeah.
for a double here.
Oh, we're seeing a Terra Rock here. Those gonna be stab rock slides. Gonna hit a lot harder.
Yep, he's just going for that same similar strategy, which the Rock Slide might just up and kill this time.
We are seeing a Terra here, so it's going to be neutral instead of super effective, which will be really nice.
Yeah, but this is interesting. If Trip did double with a Grassy Glide, then he's in kind of a rough spot. But I don't. We'll see what
Ooh,
happens here. Nope, he goes for Protect.
okay. So hopefully this rock slide does not flinch. This would be very, very bad for Tzim. Oh wow, it did not do much.
No flinches occurred.
This should. Oh, this is not as effective anymore.
Yep,
Ooh,
yep. That's a great Terra Rock from Trip.
amazing Terra
Ooh,
Rock. The speed fell, which is really nice actually.
that's interesting. I wonder if that makes it so that if he sets Tailwind for Toad, he outspeeds now. I'm
I would
still
assume so.
I'm still thinking maybe
Um,
not, but maybe.
well, just because with Unburden, a speed drop is almost a 2 times speed drop. Um, it gets affected a lot more with Unburden.
Yeah, that's true. You lose a lot of because it's just so big. Yep. Yeah, Adrian Russo has calced it. He says the Toad will not outspeed. he is a Toad expert, getting second place last season with the Toad himself. So I trust his opinion.
Oh, the big switch in here. So those bleak winds are not going to be as effective.
Ooh, and the
Oh,
brick
the
break.
brick break
Yep.
being super effective.
The -1 did not change it enough. And honestly, the Terra Dark unfortunately just made him weak to another one of Trip's moves there. So Trip has complete control with that Terra Rock and his move pool against Torn.
Exactly. We may have wanted to see actually a weather ball come out now that it would have been super effective against the Sneasler.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, he could have picked up the kill by now, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean that definitely could have been a play. He's kind
There,
of in a pickle here.
Sandseer Storm is super effective on both, but whether he can get it off may be a real problem here.
So Trip has like first off he's got the speed with Sneasler. He doesn't have a way
Yeah.
to really hit Lando, but maybe if he doubles and sucker punches with Bisharp, he can break the Lando and Oko or take it out this turn. I'm kind of
Yep.
leaning no, but I believe Tzim clicked protect anyways, so he's just gonna respect that double because I do think that's the probably what. Or no, he protects Frog here.
Yeah. Which is an interesting play, just because in this situation you may want some more damage, but we'll see how it works out for Tzim.
I think he was worried about the rock slide for sure, like just not allowing that damage to hit. And wow,
Definitely. And wow, that is a huge Sandseer
yeah,
Storm.
an absolutely massive Sandseer, getting the double Oko in a huge spot as well. So what I'm kind of wondering here is I'm kind of wondering how Rillaboom gets into this here.
There is a Sludge Bomb. Landers does have Sludge Bomb, which is super effective, so that it would do a ton of damage, if not kill the Rillaboom, is what I'm possibly thinking.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing is though, Trip has so much pressure here because he can Grassy Glide the Toad, and I do think it will Oko.
Oh yeah.
And
And the Ice Beam.
Yeah, and Ice Beam there as well as Grassy Glide can probably 2-hit KO the Lando, so he's got like a lot of pressure with this Prio here. Yeah, he's deciding how he's gonna try and deal with this Rillaboom. Yeah, Trip has been positioning this Rillaboom really well. Because honestly, like when you look at Trip's team, you just see ground weakness, ground weakness, ground weakness. So the fact that he's been able to actually not totally get destroyed by one of the strongest ground threats
Oh, the
is
fake out
impressive.
comes out. And the double.
Yep.
A protect would have been really nice there for Tzim.
Yeah, he was just going for the helping hand play there. Obviously, the Toad is in a very threatened position from the Grassy Glide, so he wasn't sure which one he was going to attack into. But Trip making a really good read again, just using the fake out. The fake out's really strong, so he's just making the decisions easier for himself.
Yep. Oh, and the GG did not kill.
Yeah, that thing is very bulky.
I believe would Terra Blast have been more effective there just because it is a neutral move?
I
guess at this point it did not matter. But...
Yeah, it would have. Well, Weather Ball is also normal type, but I believe it's 50 power and outside.
Oh, because the rain is down. Yes.
Yep. So.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
And there we go. Our results for week 1, first match of the week.
Yep. Trip taking the dub. And we get to see both these players for the first time this season, and we are excited to bring you guys one of these matches every week. Next week we will have game audio. So thank you for tuning in and watching, even though it was a little scuff for the first one.
Post-set interview. Adrian Russo wants it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We can
get Tzim, hopefully unmute. Yeah.
We'll ask if we can get Trip in here too. Yo, welcome to the call, boys.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
We have Trip and his um his what's the word for Spencer here? He was
Proxy.
the proxy
The
player.
proxy.
The proxy
Yeah.
player. Yep. So yeah, how do you feel, Trip?
I feel good. I had a lot of fun that game. My team is pretty fun to play with, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
I,
Who
I
would you
love
say your
I love
MVP
game one.
was during the game?
Probably Sneasler.
Fair.
Kind of carried both games I won. Then I lost the game I didn't bring Sneasler.
Hard hitter of Amon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Terra Rock was really good, I feel like, because even though it's the
Yeah.
rain team and you're putting yourself weak to a couple things, like it helped out so much against the bleak wind, and just like those rock slides were hitting for sure with the unburden boost.
Yeah.
So
Um,
Tzim, what everyone has been asking, and by everyone I mean me, did you calc those EVs, or was that just a little bit of luck for those 1 HP lives?
Not gonna lie, I think I just messed up my EVs.
Fair, fair. Tzim, are you with us?
Season is dead.
Oh, my bad. I actually muted, but
You're good. You're
no,
good.
I was saying yeah, the 1 HPs were justice for the crits and the
Fair,
and
very
the
fair.
flinch, but no, it was definitely just unfortunate for Trip for the 1 HP, but yeah, no.
no,
I don't know.
yeah,
I definitely had my few misplays, so I can't. I played really hyper offensive, but there was definitely a few points where, like you said, the Sneasler with Rock Slide, like I didn't have a good match for that, and
Yeah.
Gastrodon was tanky as hell, so could have maybe
Well,
done a
the
little better on that. But
the flinch on Overquill was very unfortunate.
yeah,
That was
Yeah.
tactical. I meant to do that.
but
yeah, that's the
No,
strat when you have the unburdened guy. Go for flinches, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, someone
Yo.
else may be taking the luckiest title this season instead of Adrian. It may be Trip.
Crazy calls.
Yuliko has some contenders now.
What'd you think, Teason? What'd you think game 2 when you led the first? Were you calling the colossal dugong?
not at all. That was just I'd run for it a few times, and obviously follow me's pretty strong in a lot of scenarios. But then obviously the misplay with the Aqua Jet and Gastrodon out was like, okay, I can go mode on this one. So that was kind of why I feel like I got the dub on that one. But yeah, no. Sneasler was definitely the goat. Sneasler was way tougher. I should have prepped a little better for Sneasler, so that was on me. But
Yeah, just that unburdened speed.
Listening to a lot of what Trip, because I had to listen to everything Trip said. Trip made like a lot of hard reads. Is the truth? He like called the Polytoad near grass. That was a very good play, I thought. Like,
yeah,
From
That was funny.
from my POV, and then the Terra Rock was very good because Tzim doing Terra Dark on Torn was like traditionally like a good call. And when I like looked at his team sheet, I thought it was pretty good, but then it ended up being kind of an issue because Sneasler could kind of pressure it with Rock Slide or Brick Break, which ended up
Yeah.
kind of like pretty much sealing at the last game, I thought. So that was kind of like the big prep difference, was Sneasler being kind of able to attack Torn. And living that Bleak one was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was very clutch.
Yeah, no, I think I definitely had my tornadoes like more in like a normal setting versus like prepping versus like Terra Rock and all that shit. Terra Dark still did me justice there. I can't deny, but yeah, I could have probably maybe done a different Terra on the Torn, but that's the way it goes.
That's
But
the way the
if
cookie
you ran
crumbles.
Taunt on somebody, then I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You never know. So
No, when I was looking at your team, I thought it was a good bring. I thought Terra Dark made perfect sense. It's just one of those things where it ended up matching up really well into
yeah,
what happened.
yep, exactly. But no, yeah. As soon as the first turn on the first game where you tear rock slide Trip, I was like, God damn it, man! I was like, I don't know. It was just my own damn fault. But as soon as you did it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get justice off this. So
What was funny
Yeah,
was
the Terra Rock was crazy.
Trip was like Terra Ice Rillaboom. No wait, Terra Rock Sneasler. And it was pretty interesting. Like maybe two of the Terras that I think are very bad, and Trip was kind of like debating between the two, and ended up making Rock look pretty good this week. So I'll give him credit for that. It was just funny hearing Trip kind of debate between the.
Yeah, Joe dropped in chat. Moral of the story is proxy Trip is unbeatable. Both times we've known about the proxy Trip. One in the car against Yuliko, and now here.
Yep. I'm glad, Trip, that you brought all your Pokemon had 4 moves. I was very
Oh
glad
yeah,
to see
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I've improved since last season.
This is Super Saiyan Trip, full power, no
This
no
could be
holding back.
most improved player Trip now bringing all 4 moves.
Oh, another question for you, Trip. So game 2, when you aqua jetted, did you know you're gonna get? Did you know the Storm Drain's coming? You wanted to boost it, or
Well, so
Can confirm he did not see that part
Oh,
no,
coming.
no, it was all a part of the plan. No, what actually happened is my Wi-Fi cut out, and I was panicking. So I had like 10 seconds to pick a move, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna Aqua Jet and Ice Beam and pray something good happens.
fair enough, fair enough.
Fair.
I think you protected anyways. I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
So I mean, it worked out a little bit.
yeah.
That Linoon was very tanky. I don't know really how strong Trip's guys were, but I was impressed. It
Linoon.
was just like shaking off the ice beams.
Yeah. No, yeah, when it
I was
ate the first one.
my EVs weren't super offensive because it was mainly offensive to where I like would just barely kill like the Landorus and Tornadus. So a lot of my mons had like mixed EVs and more like defensive EVs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, but that's probably why I didn't do a ton of damage to the fur.
Yeah, the fur,
Fair.
not Linoon.
Yeah, well, yeah, good stuff, guys. Getting to see the Sneasler brought back again was cool to watch. You got experience with it.
Hmm.
Thank you both for playing on the first stream. I know
Yeah.
it's a different experience, so appreciate you guys coming on here. And yeah, I think anyone else have anything to say before we close her out?
Did you announce the schedule?
No, I can show off the schedule here. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the future schedule here. So let's see if I can get this to size up correctly. But for the schedule here, this is what we're looking at.
We'll just go week by week or like zoom.
So
in.
yeah, week 1, we had yeah, I'll zoom it in then.
Trip versus Trip.
Yeah, funny, right? We had obviously Trip Tzim. Then we have Shrug Yuliko next week. Then week 3 is me and Robbie. Week 4 is Raymond Praspian. Week 5 is Cam Richer. Week 6 is J-Dog and Dustin. Week 7 is J-Dog and Maddie. Week 8 is Saget AJ. Week 9 is Saget Fury. And then the last week is me and Damage. So
Nice.
we've got
Some very, very hype matches coming in the next upcoming weeks.
a couple repeats just to fill out the schedule here, but it should be fun. So, yep, we'll drop
Which
that
match
in
are
the
you most
announcements.
hyped for, Cyber?
The most hyped for? Well, I gotta say Spencer. Gotta run that back.
Ooh.
Gotta run that back from last season.
He's always thinking about me.
I always am. All right. Well, appreciate you all for tuning in. We are gonna go offline.
GG's Trip.
GG's.